side. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And it's the Suns with the ball. And it's the Suns' ball. Booker outside. Here's Paul. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
On the wing, Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Crowder. Makes it off the glass.
Getting bumped after the shot. No problem for Jay Crowder.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. 4-point game. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. No good with the triple. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Puts it up. Crowder. Bogdanovich knocks it loose. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Paul.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bridges against O'Neal. Ayton, the pass to Paul. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Another miss by Utah. Knocks it loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Paul for 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Mitchell. That's his
it's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Second
and, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Ayton. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Booker the pass to Ayton. And he makes good on the layup.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. And stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Slammed home and he drawn. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And there's the pass to Ayton. It's Crowder on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Tries again. Booker draws the double. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Conley with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now, here is O'Neal, following the miss by Michael Conley.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Paul. Ayton. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Pass to Gobert. No one near him. And that one hits back iron. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside Crowder to the middle. Here's Booker. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then. We had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Oni passes to Clarkson. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's Shamet. Kicks it to McGee. Stolen away. And now, here comes Gay leading the break. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Oni passes to Gay. From deep Ingles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. The Suns have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Shot from free throw range. It's not going to go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Passes it to Shamet. 29 seconds left in the first half. Payne kicks to McGee. They grab their own miss.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Clarkson against Kaminsky. Clarkson passes to Ingles, and it goes down 2 points. Ingles has got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gets it off, and that one released in time, but no good.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Kaminsky out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Payne grabs the board. The Suns leading, and after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Payne kicks to Kaminsky. Here's the drive, and contact on the and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Cameron Payne, 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Well, Phoenix shooting about 42% so far. Payne finds Shamet. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. And here's Payne. 5 on the clock. Over Conley. And the Suns miss again. Utah trailing here. Dishes to Bogdanovich. For the lead. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. O'Neal from long range. And stolen by Payne. Inside, Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Gobert. Conley for 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity for 3. Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And at last, they get one to fall. Gobert's got 8 points.
2 minutes remaining in the
He
third.
knows his
2
job.
minutes.
Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
O'Neal from long range. That one misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Payne. Back to McGee. He feeds it to Kaminsky. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Here's McGee. Johnson up top. Now here's Payne. Covered by Mitchell. Payne passes to Johnson. Clock at 4. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Outside Crowder. Back to Paul to stop the run. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got 9 points.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
Clarkson outside. Here's Oni. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Jazz up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. Bridges passes to Paul. Ingles against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Ingles in the corner. Out to the right wing. Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. The wide open look here for Ingles. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Ball outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Down low. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
So dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Utah calls timeout.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Conley. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Booker finds Bridges. Now here's Crowder, 16 feet away. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Now Conley. Now the feed to O'Neal. Puts it up from 15. The second chance effort. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Ayton throws it down.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Utah's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Can't throw it down with one hand. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. Knocked loose. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. O'Neal against Bridges to stop the drought. Utah the rebound. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Conley. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz. For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the ball.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Conley scanning the floor. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pocket 6. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Oh, missed it. Conley against Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Off target with that shot. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night. this thing.
Thank you.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And using that 7'5 wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And here's Young. Now Hunter. Collins wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And here is Bridges after the three-pointer from John Collins. Here's Paul. Collins grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Young outside. Hunter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young against Paul. Over Young. The offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Young passes to Hunter. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Booker in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young inside. Defended by Paul. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Suns leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And taken away by Paul. Booker against Young. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Hawks trail by 8. Collins pass it to Young. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. Bogdanovich passes to the power on that threw down.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Ball outside. Booker left side from deep. This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Passes it to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bogdanovich, and the rejection by Ayton. Paul looking over the floor. Booker against Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. That's good from Booker on the assist by Bridges. Booker's got 12.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Poked away and taken away by Paul. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Crowder over Collins. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Young finds Capella. And the rejection by Ayton. Tries again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
The pass to Collins. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball. Suns moving the ball around. Bogdanovich against Booker. Bridges passes to Ayton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Collins. Hunter dishes to Capella. The 8-footer. Hunter the pass to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Clint Capella.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Capella. Right side, Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. It's good from long range. Collins has got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Booker in the corner. Shot to stop the run. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Young pass to Collins. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Suns have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hunter against Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
McGee with the block. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points and 1. And that does it for our.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the corner.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Shamet with it. Payne with it. Williams picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne passes to Johnson. Over Reddish. Johnson can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Payne looking around. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Kaminsky against Gallinari. Pass to Herter. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Passes it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Payne. Rebound, Atlanta.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Herter, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day. That's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Williams trying to get open as Jang. Williams, that's good. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Payne finds Johnson. Back to Payne. To the paint. Here's Shamet. Latre. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Huerter. Again, the Hawks score.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Payne kicks to Shamet. They could use a bucket. Second chance shot. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Now the pass to going up. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix making some changes. Suns trail by 9. Ball outside. Pass to Booker. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Booker's got 17.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
To the inside, Crowder with the steal. Ayton in the corner. Right block shot. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, good. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Ayton. For 3, Booker. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Here's Paul. Shoots over Capella, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Ball against Young. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
On defense, the Hawks. Booker dishes to Bridges. The three. Shot clock at 5.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep three-point range. No good from Booker. Atlanta leading by 11. Steps back and fires. Shot by Collins, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For 3, Booker, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Young inside, defended by Paul. Shots good from Young.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 10. Young with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Ball outside, down low, and Ayton throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Young looking around. Over Paul, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns trail by 11. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Near the three-point line, it's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
So the wing on the left. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Young from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now Crowder. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Hey, Al.
The Utah Jazz
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now Atlanta's starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Young finds Bogdanovich. Poke loose. It's a one-on-one situation, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Takes the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Now here's Bogdanovich. Conley with the ball, guarded by Young. Takes a 3, and Conley with the 3.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Young, the pass to Capella. Young against Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella inside. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert against Collins. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Conley against Young. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Mitchell. To the inside. Hey, rejected by Capella. And they'll keep possession.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big. But the fact is, he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Mitchell double teamed. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Pass to O'Neal. Capella with a block. And they get it back. Good on the bucket. A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
minute 6 left now in the first quarter. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got 7.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Young. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for him.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert against Capella. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. And they get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Young against Conley. Now here's Young. Defense is right there. Pass to Hunter. And here's Collins. Check by Mitchell. With 2 seconds left. And it's Collins laying it in. Collins has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Young. Here's Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Here's Young. The Jazz making their last shot. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Conley against Young. Now here's Gobert. He's covered closely. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Collins passes to Capella. The kick to Hunter. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. And the finish inside by Capella. It's a tie ball game.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. And he makes it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Conley. Gobert on the high post. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And stolen by Gobert to the middle. Bogdanovic, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Collins, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Young against Conley. Young inside. Give him 8. The shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
This is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Young finds Collins. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. A nice shot by Young.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 4-3. Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. A line change here for Utah.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
51 seconds left in the first half of this game.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Pass to Clarkson. Down low. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's Jang. And you can, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. The first quarter was all about Rudy Gobert. He had 11 points, 6 rebounds, and that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Danilo Gallinari. Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Hawks trailing. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Ingles from outside. He buries it from 3.
Well, this is the main weapon in Ingles' arsenal, right? Very quietly, one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
Outside Huerter. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And Gallinari, here we go. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Gallinari. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Clarkson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks shooting has been great this game, 58%. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oni. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Herder. Back to Williams. Now here's Gallinari. Here's Jang. Defended by Whiteside. Here's Reddish. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Williams defending. Ingles with it. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Oni, no good. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Herder gets the bucket.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Clarkson passes to Gay. It's not going to go for him, so the Hawks will take it the other way. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Left side, Herder. Outside, Gallinari. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
Cameron Reddish. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Ingles against Williams. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Whiteside down low. He's against Jang. Just 4 to shoot. Hey, shot is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Jang. Whiteside against Gallinari. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, how about the aggressiveness at the point of attack? Zhang finishing like he means it.
Gay left side. Second shot opportunity. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Young. 10 points for him. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. 3-pointer O'Neal. Misses there. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Jazz. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Young. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Mike Conley. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. Their second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Now here's Mitchell. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Now Conley. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Collins. The kick to Hunter. Knocks down the triple. Hunter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Bogdanovich against Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Gobert inside. Guarded by Young. Three-pointer. O'Neal hits a three-pointer.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Pass to Hunter for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stop.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. Young against Conley. And Young, here we go. That one goes in.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Capella against Conley. The 3 is up. Pass to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Capella with a block. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 3-point Hawks lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And he gets it to go.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
Up top, Young. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Conley finds Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And he can't get that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Bogdanovich with it. Pass to Young. to the left side wing. Collins outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the five.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Kicks to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Ayton showing it could be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Conley against Paul. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Paul passes to Crowder. Now the dish to Booker. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Inside. Here's Mitchell. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A shot by Paul, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And Gobert gets to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul against Conley. Shot on the wing. The shot by Paul, no good. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And he makes that one. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 4. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Bridges against O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Hands it from downtown.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert. Out to Conley.
Jazz foul. Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. From 10 feet out. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Paul. Good D by Mitchell.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The Suns trailing. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Booker outside. Here's Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Conley against Crowder. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. They get it again. Tries it again. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. No coverage that time.
Bridges.
Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Booker against Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Conley with the 3. Bridges with the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Driving in. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. An easy 2 points on the way. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points of the night.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. Here's Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Goes up again. Ayton kicks to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell against Booker. Shots good by Mitchell. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly. And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. O'Neal dishes to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich to the middle and stolen by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Ball looking over the floor. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over O'Neal. Ayton, great positioning on the putback. Ayton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal from long range. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. Here's Gobert, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. He dishes it to Johnson. Now Payne. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Down low. Gobert with it. Here's Oni. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. The pass to Ingles. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Took him no time at all on that one. Payne's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. Clarkson outside. Fires for 3. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Shamet with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Shamet the pass to Payne, and that one's on target from the wing. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson against Kaminsky, and he dunks it down.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrapped for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Launches it. And it's Oni with the rebound. The Jazz shooting a meager 37% for the game. Clarkson up top. Shoots over Shamet. Here's Oni. Payne covering. And here is Ingles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Now here's Payne. Ingles covering. And now running up the court. Ingles pushing it up. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7". Reach over the top, snatch that.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. And McGee kicks to Shamet. No good on the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
You think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Ingles. And And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Clarkson. Finish off the break. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Here's Payne looking to end the run. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just playing the game. Doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Paul, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And providing the support, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Utah.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Defense is right there. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And the jumper from down low is good. Ayton's got 10.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the four. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. 4 on the clock. Paul, no one around him. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Over Paul. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Kicks it out to Booker. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Utah Jazz.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Bridges against O'Neal. Dishes it to Conley. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Passes to Ayton. Bridges inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Paul. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And the Suns lead by 1.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Bogdanovich against Paul. Doubled by Conley. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Outside Crowder, stolen by Conley. Mr. Gobert. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thanks so much, David. Clock at 6. Conley gets to O'Neal. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good from Booker.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this hole spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Conley inside the line. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bridges passes to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Gobert with it. Now guarded by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's O'Neal. He kicks it to Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Got it.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Up again, and Booker able to finish.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
And so it's Utah. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Well, thanks, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now, here is Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Just 5 to shoot. Paul with the bucket.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. inside, deflects the pass. Ayton to the inside, and the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Over Young. Paul finds Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. Another shot. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Paul for three. They get it back. Here's Ayton, and there's the call by the official. He'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Young for three. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Young against Paul. Booker outside. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Booker outside. Crowder against Collins. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got his second basket.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Down low, here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Paul looking around, pass to Bridges, launches a three. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Young. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Young against Paul. Back to Booker. On the wing. Second shot opportunity. Ayton. And contact on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Young fires away from outside. Crowder pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Bogdanovich against Paul. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Booker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The dish to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
No good from Booker.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges against Collins. He dishes it to Young. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The assist.
Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Suns trail by 6. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges against Hunter. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. From deep. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Goes back up. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Paul kicks to Crowder. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. And there's the pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's good, 2 points. Collins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Paul. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins passes to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Hits it from 3-point range. Collins has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
An improving 3-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Paul passes to Crowder. Will it go? Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got 6 points.
outstanding pass, on time and on target.
46 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Assisted.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Passes it to Booker. From downtown, he makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young dishes to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Capella.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
And so thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't. And that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. John Collins has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the point. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Pass to Jang. Here's Herter. Williams with the ball. Jang the pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
This guy is so good at figuring out ways to get fouled. Lou Williams, my goodness, again.
He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Bain looking around. Let's go. And McGee kicks to Payne. It's stolen by Reddish. To the inside. Gallinari passes to Jang. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McGee with the block. Johnson outside. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. He feeds it to Jang. Gallinari outside. Williams kicks to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Gallinari. Reddish has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Payne. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He was very high pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Gallinari outside. Feeds to Jang. Stolen by McGee. To the wing right side. Payne passes to Kaminsky. He kicks to Johnson. It's stolen by Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
For the finish. And Gallinari throws it down.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Pass to Shamet. Now here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Back to Kaminsky. Buries it down low. Kaminsky's got his first points of the night.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Reddish. Here's Hurt. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Williams dishes to Jang. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by the Suns. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
That's off the pass. Passes it to Jang. The Hawks working the ball around. Stolen by McGee. All alone. And it's Shamet missing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Jang inside. He's covered by Shamet. And Jang gets it to go.
Yeah, this is the passion we talk about with Gorgui Dieng. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
Gallinari with the steal. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 4 on the shot clock. Hunter finds Capella. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Over in the corner, Paul unloads. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bridges.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Young against Paul. On the wing, Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Ball against Young. Crowder with the steal. Pulls up, high post. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bridges.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Young outside. Count that one. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Paul against Young. Ayton in the corner. Back to Paul. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Shot clock at 3. Over Collins. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Hawks leading by 8. Outside Collins. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Up and in on the layup.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Paul for 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young outside. Hunter, no one around him. Captain coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. Young against Paul. Can they get it? Pulled the shot a little left with a bounce. Goes his way.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Paul against Young. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Paul outside. Booker with no one around. No good from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
5 on the clock to the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Trae Young.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Phoenix, no good that time either. From deep three-point range, Jay Crowder with the rebound. And they're on the break. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good.
I'll tell you this.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Dominated the painted area.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Lets the 3 fly. It's stolen by Hunter. The 3, Collins. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Bogdanovic. First quarter, just over a minute played. 6 to shoot. Hunter on the wing. Bogdanovic against Bogdanovic. Hunter can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
That shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovic. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Hunter. And And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Collins. To the inside, Capella. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Up and over Conley. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Rebound Atlanta.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Hunter passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Utah trailing here. Here's O'Neal. From deep, Conley. The shot won't fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bogdanovich. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And Young, here we go. Can't connect from short range. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Bogdanovich with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Young. Here we go. All alone. Pass to Capella. Doesn't go for him. Outside Conley. There's the drive. Here's Bogdanovich. Tips it, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
The three from Mitchell. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down. And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Here's Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Up top, Collins. He's guarded by Conley. Collins passes to Young. They grab their own miss. Shot clock at 6. With the drive, goes back up. Capella can't get it to go. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Collins has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Young against Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, throws that one away.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the wrist injury from Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
When Bogdanovic drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
It's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Young against Conley. Young attacking outside Bogdanovic. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Collins with the defensive effort. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovic. Collins defending. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Gobert. Up and in on the layup. Gobert's got his first basket.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Conley against Young. Pass to Collins. Capella inside. Outside Hunter. Second chance effort. They swipe it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Right wing. Back to Young. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell. The miss. He gets it up. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Atlanta.
Thank you so much, guys. John, that's a talented team over there.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 10. And Shaq. And that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Outside Gallinari. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Right side Herter. Inside. It's intercepted. From deep, Conley. Utah, the rebound. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. The offensive rebound. Gobert goes up again. And it's good on the layup. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Williams. Here's Jang. Defended by Gobert. Back to Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Mike Conley.
We talk about Lou Williams being one of those herky-jerky players, unpredictable at how he's going to score, but he will score.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
To the inside. Jang gets the bucket.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Wide open. It doesn't go for him. Here's Jang. Defended by Gobert. And here's Herter. Gallinari for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Outside Mitchell. It's stolen away. Another steal. Pass to Gobert. Conley controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Conley against Williams. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Herter can't hit. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. And they're running. Here's Herter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
Pretty impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
A line change here for Utah. 59 seconds left in the third. Pass to Oni. Down low. It's tipped. Okay, the pass to Clarkson. Offensive board.
the rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Outside for Gallinari. Back to Reddish. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. To the middle. Outside Herter. Pass to Reddish. Inside. Here's Williams. There's the triple. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella draws the double. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Hawks lead by 20.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Now here's Gay. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Here's Young. Blocked!
Now, using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
Nails it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Collins against Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Gay. 3 on the clock.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's Honey, defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Honey. Clarkson up top, guarded by Young. Launches it. And it's Clarkson missing. Atlanta has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Bogdanovich with it. Ingles covering. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Honey. And another miss by Utah. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Young. From outside. outside, off the mark. And they'll get another chance. Here's Capella. Tries again. Collins outside. Launches a three. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. A good look from Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Collins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Utah. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Stolen by Young. Outside Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter up top, and he drives in. Young finds Hunter. The kick out to Young. Sinks it from distance.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
5 ticks left in the game. There's Young with the three. Misses. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.